Let me start by asking you this question. How fast is it possible to ride a bicycle? That is, in miles per hour, how fast do you think it is humanly possible to ride a bike? I want you to come up with a number in your mind. Visualize that number. Now, I wish I was one of those mind wizards, somebody who could just wave the magic wand and be able to tell you exactly the number that you've written down. But I can't. I'm just not that good. However, I can tell you exactly how you got your number. You see, whenever somebody asks us for what's possible, our minds immediately jump to what is probable. We don't naturally think in possibilities, we think in probabilities. So when I ask you what's possible, most likely what you've done is you've reverted back to what you've seen, your experiences or your past. Some of you may have had a bike computer and you've ridden on your bike and you've noticed that when you're really cooking, when you're pedaling as fast as you can, you're getting up to maybe 18 or 20 miles per hour and you think, gosh, the best in the world, maybe they can do double that. Others of you have witnessed maybe the Tour de France or a similar type race, and you've seen these guys whipping through the mountains at 60 or 70 miles per hour, and you think, yeah, that's got to be close. Interestingly, the same kind of thinking happens in all aspects of our lives. That is, when we think about what is possible in business, we usually revert to probable. That is, we usually set next year's sales goals based upon this year's. We chart the future growth of our company by looking at the last 5 years of our growth. Even in our personal lives we do this. We think about how much weight we want to lose, how many books we want to read, or how much money we can make, and every time we do this we think back to what we've done in the past and make a determination from there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is thinking in probabilities, not possibilities. So what is possible? In 1985, three-time retired U.S. Olympic athlete John Howard was at the Bonneville Salt Flats out in Utah. It was July 20th, 1985, and John was there to answer one single question. How fast can a human being ride a bicycle? Keep in mind, he was not riding your dad's Schwinn. He was riding a specially built bike. One turn of the pedals, one rotation of the crankshaft could move that bike 110 feet. Also, during the height of his pedaling, his heart was beating at 195 beats per minute. For most of us, that would kill us. And yet, on that day in 1985, he set a land speed record for the fastest bike pedaler in the world. Are you ready for this? Do you have the number in your head? He pedaled at 152.2 miles per hour. Anybody guess anything close to that? Probably not. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we all know what is probable, but none of us knows what's possible. We don't know psychologically, we don't know physically, we don't know organizationally. I don't care how big your imagination is, we can't begin to estimate the possibility, the real potential of what exists within us. So I'm asking you, change your BS. Change the belief system that you've grabbed onto and you fear letting go. Expand your horizons, magnify your thinking, dream of the impossible. And when you start doing that, well, now you're changing your thinking from probability to possibility.